Hey ladies and gentlemen, Wolf Crier here, and welcome to my ultra basic introduction to Path of Exile. This video is not intended as a guide, but rather a brief overview of the game, and in some ways, how it compares to Diablo 3. I will most likely be doing more in-depth videos on each of the topics that I cover here, if you guys want. So, Path of Exile is a game by Grinding Gears Games, an indie gaming company. Now, some people think that Path of Exile is a Diablo 3 clone, when in fact, it is in spirit more like Diablo 2. Path of Exile is a free-to-play game with an item mall. The Real Money store offers things such as armor skins and stash space, and items along those lines. This is not a pay-to-win game. With the exception of the stash space, which definitely comes in handy, there is nothing to purchase that would benefit your ability to level, etc. These items are all cosmetics, but following the item mall business model most definitely allows Grinding Gear Games to continue building the game and releasing new content and patches often, which they definitely release more content than Diablo does on a more regular basis. In my opinion, the graphics in the game do not really compare to Diablo 3. D3 is a much more polished game, but I do like the gameplay, the build diversity, and the constant content updates that PoE brings to the table. Path of Exile is a purely item-based game. In other words, nearly every aspect of the game is based off items that drop from monsters or chests or from items sold by vendors and those items gained through quest rewards. Skills are items. They are skill gems, and every class can use all of them, but the prerequisite stats must be met in order to use them. Combining your skill gems with support gems in your socketed gear is where the builds you create really take shape. Support gems add new stats and effects to your skills. The in-game currency used in trading are all items, and each of these items can be used to augment gear or skill gems, and even certain chests in the game. The trading in the game can take a little while to grasp, and to excel at it, it's best to look up guides on it and sometimes even use a third-party app. But hopefully Path of Exile creates a better in-game system to deal with the trading in a more user-friendly way. But at least there is trading. In Diablo 3, there is no more trading since they got rid of the auction house and eliminated trading altogether in the game. The end game. The end game of Path of Exile involves even more items. Items known as maps. These are sort of the equivalent to rifts in Diablo 3, with monsters throughout and a boss at the end. Maps can also be augmented with the game's currency, adding difficulty and greater rewards. The ultimate goal of the game is reaching level 100 on your character, and maps are definitely a faster way to level once you reach level 70-ish. There are 7 character classes in Path of Exile, and they are all based on one or more basic stat. The 3 basic stats are dexterity, intelligence, and strength. The classes available to play are Marauder, your straight strength class, Ranger, which is the dexterity class, the Witch, which is intelligence, Duelist, which is a strength dex hybrid, Templar, which is a strength int hybrid, the Shadow, which is a intelligence dexterity hybrid, and the Scion, which encompasses all the stats and can branch off in multiple ways. Now, the last thing I will touch on for this video is the skill tree. Your skill gems, your class, and your gear define what you want to do. The skill tree is what allows you to maximize your character's damage, defense, and take your skills to the next level. Recently, Grinding Gear Games has introduced the Ascension system, giving you even more benefits from your class and your chosen playstyle. Each class starts at a different point of the same skill tree, giving you the ability to vary your builds and classes, like making an archer-type duelist or scion, and not forcing you into being a ranger in order to be a kick-ass bow user. The skill tree is very complex and very daunting to new players, but after a while, it can become second nature. You will most definitely mess up builds when you are trying to create your own, but after practice, you will learn your way around the tree. Alright guys, I know this was kind of a short video, but I wanted to just put down some basics. I will cover more topics if you guys want. So definitely let me know in the comments below if you would like to see more videos about Path of Exile. Thank you guys very much. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys very much for checking out this video. Peace.